What do you have in this bad masking? What do you have in this bad masking? Did you change this shit? This shit fire.
Hey, Jar, you can watch my live stream if you want live now.
Do y'all ban the PTE, bro? Or you gotta get this?
Watch my live stream. No, I ain't getting you nothing.
Most people are like, courtside with no.
Courtside, look.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce
a natural.
To Towns.
Bro, I didn't.
Coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
Thompson for three. It's good from long range. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Cunningham against Cunningham. Towns for three, and again, Buxton with the triple.
Well, that's the
I want some new jerseys, though.
You hit a three, and it's the big man who gets revenge.
That's good from Cunningham. Boston making some changes. Leitner comes in for Towns. And Williamson subbed in for Oubre. Stewart's checked in. Now defended by Cunningham. Robinson on the wing. Gets the three-pointer.
David Robinson.
For his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
Cunningham finds Hayes. Harper in the corner, over Robinson, and Harper the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. And it's now 22 points for Dylan Harper. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
There's Williamson with the three. That shot misses. To the paint, Harper with the steal. Pass to Cunningham, to the middle. Here's Leitner. It's good.
There left. All right, I got it. So I think I got the. I got the James Harden card.
To injury, he just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
You see me change it?
If they can't improve their defensive intensity, they got to show some fight.
Dylan Harper getting it done for Boston. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter.
Shout out to the people watching on YouTube. Jar, shout out to the people.
Shout out to people, shout out, shout out LeBron, shout out
Shout out LeBron, shout out Curry, shout out. Why are you shouting out famous NBA players?
And with the second half,
they're like it if we retire. Man, some shitty ass
game becomes the route that it's
LeBron. I just missed with K. Alright, I gotta find out his shot.
He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at
that
the
nigga
rim.
never.
He's playing
Ja Morant never for the play.
and just taking what the defense gives him.
I don't know. That boy just be doing stuff. Bang. K Cunningham.
Then it's Asar Thompson.
Asar Thompson 99.
And it's Harris in at the 4. And Duran slams it in.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
Here's Harper into the lane.
Then you got blocked by Taylor Daniels on the green.
Attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
That's a 2 from Cunningham.
Bang.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Shots good by Duran.
Yeah, look at Duran playing outside himself a little. We don't really see him scoring from that range off.
Cunningham, that falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Cunningham's shot is off. Boston leading by 14. Cade Cunningham again. Cunningham's got 8 points.
This Cade Cunningham card nice.
The physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
And Boston with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires at the elbow.
Dang.
Cunningham again.
There's an 100K Cunningham, though.
Cunningham's got 10
Might
points
try to
here
get
in the
that.
second half.
Ooh.
Shot, high post. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Cunningham looking around. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points.
Sorry, you should have seen what I
As
just
the
did.
defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Dylan Harper with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well,
this
as a
shit
coach,
glitchy as
you have
fuck.
to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him, he's not running.
Williamson is checked in for Boston. Dosumu comes in for Harper. And the Pistons making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Who you got to pray for?
There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. LeVert the pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham.
They just dunked on me. Okay.
That is incredible. Well, you know that one's going to make the highlight reel. Cunningham providing the entertainment.
Cunningham for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Harris. 50 seconds left to play in the third. That shot.
Bro, this is not fair.
Matching baskets from the perimeter.
Matching baskets
of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Cunningham for three. Good, and this goes to town.
You got this Kate Cunningham card good. Where you gotta get it. Bless you, back.
Confidently at the other end.
Harris outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third half. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, and he's given them something to organize the offense around. He just keeps finding scoring opportunities.
Cunningham for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And so it's Boston. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson Hayes is out there with Williamson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Cunningham. And it's Jordan in its small forward. That's the Boston 5. Thompson. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham outside. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Robinson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Curry dishes to Cunningham. To the inside. And there's Williamson on the assist by Cunningham. Williamson's got his first bucket in this one. Reed a screen on Cunningham. It's stolen by Cunningham. Over Sasser, and again it's Boston converting.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
Reed kicks to Thompson. Here's Sasser. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Boston now. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Sasser can't hit.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Sasser. And good that time.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Boston.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Boston. Cunningham for three. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Sasser, the bounce pass. Outside Robinson. Offensive rebound. And Boston has possession. Cunningham gets the bucket. And it's 37 points for Cade Cunningham.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Stewart. Wants to get it to Reed and does. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Boston now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Thompson passes to Reed. Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Sasser. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Cunningham for three. Bucket's good.
Ever since halftime, they played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second.
Too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Whiskey and Dior, spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come on to me, better come correct. Different lives that we lead, I'm in the night, keep check, and I'm back Two on my bitch, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even know me, trust my brothers from way back from the north. that stress be getting me, and it's closer to the chest when the pulse is too deep. Who's on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, lenses and BMs.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and tonight it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Knocks down the triple. Now here's Mills. Pass to Callahan. Back to Mills. High post shot. Again, the High Flyers.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Here's MP. 5 points in the game. The shot misses. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Here's MP. Beyond the arc. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. The High Flyers trailing. Brock with it. Pass to Callahan. Mills right side. Shoots over Robert. Again, Devontae Mills missing. Union Elite with the ball. Goes up on the wing. Another miss by MP.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Offensive rebound. Callahan shot off the mark. Here's MP, covered by Mills. The shot from Bird, no good. Here's the High Flyers, trailing by 2. And Devontae Mills, good for 3.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
And there's no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was like...
to make a substitution.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And here are the High Flyers now. 7-point game, their biggest lead of the game. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And here's MP on the outside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Brock outside. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Union Elite. From deep, it's MP. And it's Brock with the rebound.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it. He's guarded. Move the ball around.
Pass over to Casey. Yep, that one goes.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. Do we have a second to talk about his playmaking? Because right there, he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Brock outside. Offline with the 3. Union Elite trail.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from 3. Here's the High Flyers. Now Brock looking for his first basket, still in this one. Shoots over Mitchell, and the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Brock will drop in buckets like from long, from mid-range, you'll see it all. Most players who are under 6 feet, they struggle for playing time. You can see why his skill secures his place in the lineup.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here.
On the wing, it's MP, covered by Mills. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
To the middle, and he goes in for the dunk.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Had a nice open look right there.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
The High Flyers with the lead. Mills outside. And he lobs it up towards the rim.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. High Flyers out in front. They lead by 3. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
The kick out to Bird. Here's MP. He's got 16. And yes, the bounce goes his way. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They lead by 1. On the wing, Mills. It's Callahan. And that one's good. It's Mills.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And here's O'Neal. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Mills. Pass to Brock. Screen by Gov. 6 to shoot. And it's Brock missing. And Union Elite with possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
The High Flyers trailing. Pass to Mills. Now here's Brock. And he's going for the alley-oop.
Picture perfect alley-oop. You gotta love it.
A little surprised he didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
I think it might even make it a little more special. There's some grace there over power.
Here's MP, covered by Mills. A nice shot by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now the High Flyers with it. Mills with the look. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And here's the fast break. For 3, it's Mitchell. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
Brock outside. Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. There's a lob to the hoop. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with the looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. 21 points so far in this one. And both MP and Mills have done a great job in this one, each making the most of their chances.
I love how they're fighting. I mean, it's just generally visible out there. You can see MP and Mills, they're leaving it all out on the court when they play.
Bird. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Pass to Brock. Back to O'Neal. Goes up on the baseline, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Mitchell outside. And here's MP on the outside. Gove with the rebound. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
And another miss by the High Flyers. Fades away, and the shot goes down.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They've hit a rough patch.
Teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. Bird on the wing. Here's MP. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
and they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Here's Mills, and Harris pulls down the rebound. Here's MP. Pass to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. Diaz. Here's MP. Now guarded by Mills. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Myers. And there's the alley.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for him. But even he can't do it all by himself.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Nathan O'Neal, Jason Brown.
And Union Elite with possession.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. The pick from Harris. From deep, it's MP.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
On defense, Union Elite. It's a 14-point game.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
And so Union Elite has it here. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Yep, count it.
2 minutes.
This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
Here's the high flyers. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Callahan. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
And he gets it to go.
He did well to work it in close and finish off the possession.
Mills outside. Outside O'Neal. Mills fires the three. Again, Devontae Mills missing. Here's MP. Now guarded by Mills. Over to the left wing. Here's MP. They get the board. He gets that one to fall.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, and on behalf of Drake and the crew, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
And that one's good. It's Mills. And Union Elite has possession. 13-point lead. Pass now to Harris. Soft touch off the glass and in.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now Gov. Shoots over Harris. And it's Bird with the board. On the wing, it's MP. Now guarded by Mills.
Come around.
Hauled in by high flyers. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the